Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm your host Kevin, and we're discussing my life with Tourette's. So I want to go over something that's really been helpful for me, and I think anybody out there with Tourette's, whether young, old, whatever age you are, can be real helpful to you as well if you haven't already looked into this or don't already have it. And that's the Facebook group pages. Yeah, you got doctors and all these other outlets you could go to and stuff like that, but these Facebook group pages is so amazing because it's people that have gone through situations with Tourette's that are helping the newcomers. And by newcomers, I mean like people just getting diagnosed or parents with young kids that just got diagnosed. A lot of the times you see these questions about the medicine, and it's so interesting because like I wish when I was younger, my parents had this kind of outlet because all the people on there that have been having it for so long can give these people this advice. And this is really some advice you really need, starting out, whether you just got diagnosed, like I said, or whether you're a parent who's dealing with a kid that just got diagnosed, or even and nobody on here I've ever seen was like a doctor, but it's all people that can relate to people because we've all got Tourette's. So the medicine questions, I think, is amazing. Like I said, my parents and me, we went through, like I said in one of my medicine episode, we went through all different kinds of loops and hoops to find the right medicine. You see these people going on here and they're asking, like, does this medicine work? What's the side effects of this one, that one? So you have all these people that can be on there and help. And with the help, like, it's mind blowing to me. It's like unreal the amount of outlet help you could get on these group pages. And I can't stress enough the support. Like, it's probably one of the biggest support teams I've ever seen for Tourette's. Like I said, yeah, you got the Tourette Association of America, but as far as like just the people coming together with Tourette's, this has got to be like the number one spot. I've went on there, I made some posts, and like the feedback you get is just unreal. Like it's flowing in. And, it's really good because someone with Tourette's, it's hard to find a place where you could fit in. It's hard to find a place where you could feel you're like yourself. And I'm not saying you see these people in person and it's a lot of in-person things, but just to be out there, be able to get out there and talk about it and not feel uncomfortable, not feel like you're not wanted or, whatever kind of thing you're feeling. It's really, I find a good outlet. And, with the Facebook group pages, there's a lot of benefits to it as well. Because, like, in this aspect, like I made a few friends over the years of having this through this Facebook page. And at the end of the day, someone with Tourette's, trying to make friends, that's another thing, can be a struggle. So, going on these pages and being able to make friends with people that have Tourette's as well, it's like you feel a little more comfortable around friends like that because instead of trying to make a friend and hoping they're not going to judge you or treat you some kind of way because you have Tourette's, these people have the same thing as you. So there's so much to relate to. There's so much to talk about. I got one guy I met just recently. We become good friends. And, another thing with that is like, he's been able to knowledge me on stuff that I didn't even know. So I think that's another cool thing coming out with a friend within these Facebook pages because, knowledge is key with Tourette's, because it's so unknowledged. So many people out there don't really have the full understanding of what Tourette's is. So me meeting this guy I met and him being able to give me all this information and I've looked up a lot of information. I've done a lot of research on my own. I asked my doctors a lot of questions, but to be able to meet somebody and them knowledge me on stuff that I didn't know was a big help to me. And like I said, you're making a friend with somebody that has it as well, you feel a little more comfortable. Now, yeah, I got friends aside from the Facebook group pages that, they make me feel comfortable and all, but just the being around a big community of people that you could feel yourself. When you ask a question about your Tourette's, you're not going to feel judged. You're not going to feel some kind of way, And I mean, because at the end of the day, living with Tourette's is a struggle. Living with Tourette's is a obstacle at times. I mean, I've seen people go on there and they're really down in the dumps about their Tourette's, or they're talking about how their Tourette's have really got them down, whether it's injured them, whether it's made them weak and sore, whether it's made it to where they just can't go through the day. You get on here, you vent your feelings and your thoughts on your Tourette's, and you get the most amazing feedback that's helpful. Because the worst thing that you can have happen, in my opinion, is like me having a down and out day and not having no one to turn to that can relate to it. So to be able to go on here and be able to have someone that can relate to you makes it like a tremendous help. Tremendous help. And, at the end of the day, that's all people with Tourette's, my personal opinion from my experiences, want is just someone that can relate to us with Tourette's. So kind of wanted to just get on here and go over these Facebook group pages that I got, and anybody out there that hasn't gotten involved with them yet or hasn't looked into them, I stress you do, because you'll get a lot of information. You'll be able to communicate with people that have it. You'll be able to relate to people who have it. And just that comfort zone of it is just over the top great. So, till next time.